Nightcat Classic Tales is the part of the show where I tell you something traumatizing that happened to me, because usually it's pretty funny because I'm either terrified or embarrassed in every one of these stories. Most of the time, I'm both. This happened just a couple of years ago. I was working in radio, and doing that, you get certain perks, certain cool things come with doing that job. And one of those was that we did a live broadcast from a military base here in Utah, and we got to do the Soldier for a Day program. And there were cool things about that, like the VR shooting range. That was rad. But there were a bunch of things that I did not think were so cool, including rappelling, which I'm not a fan of heights. We discussed this when we talked about roller coasters. I do not like going high or fast. It's just the two things that I don't want my body, those are the two motions I don't want my body in. I don't want them up there, and I don't want to go faster than God intended me to go, okay? Unless I'm traveling on the freeway, in which case get out of my way. So I'm belting in, I'm getting attached to the rope, and they're gonna send me down this giant tower as I rappel. And right before I start climbing up, a truck pulls up, and they're like, hey, the Black Hawk helicopter, which is something that we had planned on doing. We were going to take a Black Hawk helicopter ride around the valley. The helicopter cannot take off unless we have 2 more passengers. We need people to go right now, otherwise we're going to miss it. So me and a buddy are like, thank you. We take off our harnesses, we hop in the back of this truck, and we zip over to the helicopter. Now, what I was expecting was a pleasant ride around. They said, oh, we're gonna go look at the copper mines. You can see the copper mines from above. It's really cool. You're gonna see a view of the city you've never seen before. They neglected to mention that we would be part of an aerial stunt show, essentially, and we missed the safety briefing because we were up goofing around on the ropes course. The helicopter's rotors are already going. We are heading up there, and everyone is shouting at us, and they were like, you don't get motion sick, right? And I go, not usually, no. And they were like, okay, great, here, have a seat, buckle in. So I get seated, and we buckle in, we take off, and I'm nervous, but as long as it's like a gentle ride, everything will be fine. And then suddenly, we shoot up, and then immediately down. Nobody told me we would be doing that. I thought we were actually going down, and I started screaming. It was a deep guttural. I think my ancestors, the spirit of my ancestors, channeled their voices through me, and 1,000 generations of Jackson Carter came spewing out as I screamed for my life. It was horrifying. Here is a TikTok that I posted. So here we are, everyone's having fun, hovering lightly. Oh, everyone except for me, who is not having any fun at all, and is just hoping that this entire day will end as quickly as it started. I'm so sorry, buddy. Look at his face. Look at that cute face. He's terrified. How could you do this to him? That is Nightcat Classic Tales.